Okay, so let's continue again. So in the previous slide, we discussed about the knowledge economy, and we also discussed about the role of the digital technologies in driving the knowledge economy. We are facing tons of data or big data in our economy. Okay, so that has actually led to the what we call as managing the economy through knowledge management. Okay, so if we have the enterprise information system here, this is our enterprise, and we have the supply chain, enterprise back office, and marketing front office. Okay, so each of them are linked to what we call as the enterprise resource planning. From the supply chain perspective, the marketing front office actually conduct the marketing activities such as e-commerce, MDSS, Salesforce automation, CRM, customer service, and so on and so forth. And from at the same time, the supply chain management also work on the electronic procurement, inventory management, quality, and also logistic. That go these two pieces of information will go to the enterprise resource planning to help the enterprise processing the order, manufacturing, and work on the financing of it, and also managing the human resources such as the manpower that they need to drive this process. Okay, and again, if we zoom into the marketing front office, for instance, okay, we find the word CRM here, the customer relationship management. And the customer relationship management in here is actually not only about the software to drive the to collect the information from customers, but it is actually a strategy to build and maintain the relationship with the customers. So the word CRM in here should focus more on the letter R, relationship. Okay, so we have that information from the customers that we feed into the ERP to help us building the relationship with the customers. Okay, and of course the MIS we like it or not, companies may perform MIS in different formats, and some companies may have a more structured in terms of MIS. Some other companies may not be aware that they have MIS because they actually, although they don't have they may not recognize they have the MIS. They may perform it. They may perform the activities of MIS, such as understanding the information needs and collecting the information needs and distributing the information to the relevant stakeholders in their planning session. Okay, so they may not recognize that, but they actually conduct that. Okay, well, of course, we recommend people to adopt a more structured way to the MIS, because you can evaluate and you can track and you can evolve your MIS to the next level when it comes to meeting the need of the enterprise. Okay. Well, briefly, the strong benefits here in terms of MIS, it integrates the business function. It helps us to monitor the market, and remember, the market is actually one of the major components when it comes to developing the marketing strategy. Okay, that leads us to strategy development and also strategy implementation that helps us to understand the strategy. Okay. Okay, so briefly about the functional components of MIS, we have the marketing database, application software, system support, and user interfaces, such as our computer system and so on and so forth. Okay, so they are all linked to what we call as the MIS. Okay. And again, guys, just a brief info about what each component means. Each component of MIS is all about the user interfaces, for instance, application software, and so on and so forth. Okay, I'm not going to discuss that more detail with you. And again, that supports us in making decision or MDSS, marketing decision support systems. Okay, and that's basically that's basically another slide that suggests the software that may be included in our MDSS. Okay, some companies use what we call as the SPSS, or statistical package for social survey, SPSS or SAS, and some other companies. That one is the SPSS is more for quantitative data analysis. The Excel, if we use Excel, yeah, we have some statistical package as well using Microsoft Excel or any spreadsheet software application. You will find some statistical tools as well, like the regression analysis, for instance, and so on and so forth. Remember, we need to solve what we call as the big data in the organization. Otherwise, the data just become data. It doesn't become knowledge for the organization. And at the more complicated, if we have a higher level of complexity, then we need the SPSS to help us analyzing quantitative data. And what about the qualitative data? Some companies offer software applications for qualitative data. There are some companies develop what we call as Leximancer. This company, Leximancer, offer qualitative data analysis to help understanding the words that our customers have used, have posted in our Facebook page, for instance, and so on and so forth. Okay, and with that we can map them according to the key themes, or we can cluster them according to the key themes. The other software, the other qualitative application software is NVivo, which is similar to Leximancer in terms of functionality. It also deals with the qualitative data that that customers or anybody has used, and some people say that NVivo also offers the analysis of audio or podcast or video that our respondents or customers may post. And it can also help us understand graphics as well, to make our lives easier to understand the graphics, the connotation of certain graphics to certain insights. Okay. All right. So why do we discuss about this in our MDSS? Remember, we are in the business of data, in the knowledge economy that we discussed before. The digital technology has driven big data. Tons of data are available out there. The question for us is, they will stay as data. They will not become knowledge until we do the analysis. And that is actually the reason why we discuss about statistical package, for instance, right? Remember, statistics is actually the science of data. So that helps us broaden our knowledge about our market, broadening our knowledge about our customers, right? And that helps us to understand more opportunities, okay? There are a few things in here that we can do in terms of marketing decision support system. We can do sensitivity analysis, for instance, to aside from forecasting analysis, okay, or simulation models, okay, or what if analysis, okay, what if the customers select that, what if we change our price, we adjust our price that way, for instance, what if our competitors do this analysis, that analysis, this activity, that activity, okay? All right, so that's basically some that basically a few things about the marketing information system, and let me know if you need further help, and send me an email. Thank you. Good luck.